Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I'm so happy that you're back here with me again for your January 2022 reading. This is only for the period of 17 to 31st, so just for 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of the month. Okay, so let's see what we have for your general overarching energy for this time period. We have love, choice, and trust. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, so that very romantic, close partnership relationship is on your mind. And, or also for some of you, this could be between family that you haven't seen for a while or would like to reestablish a relationship with them. Okay, so you're probably, that's what's on your mind, and that's a driving energy for you in these next 2 weeks. All right, so let's see what the driving forces are for the 2 weeks, for the 2 week period. Oh, and please keep in mind that this is a general reading, and so just take what resonates with you, okay? It may not everything will resonate with you, or the whole entire reading may not resonate with you. But just look at what is useful to you, okay? Let's see what these driving energies for Aquarius. We have Page of Coins, 5 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so what we're looking at here, Aquarius, is that I see that there are kind of, 2 basic driving forces for you for the period. And one of them is, it's more on the side, it's more of a light thing, but you are looking to learn more about how to grow your assets, your finances, what opportunities are out there to make your situation better than it is right now, Aquarius. So it looks like with the page of coins, that is definitely a concern of yours. Now, this seems to me to be more of what is going on with you. There's some conflict here, some feeling of distrust, some arguments that are going on between you and your partner. Look at this, a queen and a king. So this is the Emperor, King of Kings. I believe that in this case, Aquarius, one of you is acting like they're in charge in your partnership, and one of you is trying to just make it all work with the Queen of Swords, trying to think it through, maybe even justify the behavior of the Emperor, who is inaccessible, who is stubborn in this particular case, and is just really acting like they're the leader, but not doing leadership stuff. And it's just frustrating you because they're looking at you as you're the one who has to make it all happen. And like I said, it could be either one. I'm not sure which of you in your relationship is doing this, is being the leader, is acting like a king, who should just have everything handed to them, catered to them, and is being kind of stubborn and somewhat arrogant. Okay, and then the other person is more like a Queen of Swords, and don't look at these genders. They have nothing to do with the relationship. These are just archetype personalities that we're talking about here. So it could apply to this king person, could actually be a female, the female in the relationship, or the queen could be the male in the relationship. It's just what makes sense to you as far as what I'm saying, if it applies. Okay, now the Queen of Swords, this person is very truthful about how they feel, and they've expressed that to the king, to the Emperor. But the Emperor is not always listening, or is hearing it, but is just not doing anything about it, is what I'm getting from this, and that's causing the conflict. Okay, so that seems to be the general energy or driving forces that are going to affect your decisions in the next 2 weeks and your reactions in the next 2 weeks. So let's see what the details are. What are the details are for this 2 weeks? I'm just going to lay out the cards, okay, Aquarius, and then we'll go ahead and read them after I lay them out. Let's see what we've got for you, Aquarius. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oops, just dropped a bunch of cards. Let's make sure we shuffle this really well. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the World, Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. A lot of back and forth energy between the two of you. It seems to be going on here, Aquarius, just off the bat. Okay, so we see here with the Knight of Pentacles, the need to manage your resources. I call this a resource manager archetype in the court deck. Of all the court characters, and also the most slowest moving, because this person is being very careful, being responsible, and wants to be consistent about how the finances and how the property is being managed, whatever assets you have, car, house, jewelry, different things that may have value to you that are material things. And so this person is wanting to manage that, and that's you, Aquarius. I see that as you in this relationship, wanting to really be careful and manage things, taking things slow. So even though you are looking at ways to invest and other opportunities, you're taking it slow. Now we have here the Knight of Swords. It's very fast moving kind of energy here, maybe opinionated or impulsive, but also assertive, not afraid to take a chance and make a move. And I believe this is also you, Aquarius, and I think that's some of the inner conflict that might be going on with you, is you want to be careful and responsible, but you want to get going. That's how I interpret these two cards side by side. And of course, the goal here is to end a certain cycle of your life or phase in your life that you believe is not as bright as this new phase that you want to come up here for you. You want to feel comfortable and safe and secure in your home and in your lifestyle. And I think a lot of it has to do with finances, because I see a lot of coin stuff in here. And so I think that that's your major concern. So I believe, Aquarius, that if you feel that you can get this stability and security in your finances and feel comfortable and know that, hey, there's enough to live off of for the rest of your life, then you can move into your happy phase of feeling secure and enjoying life and not have to worry about that piece. And that goes along with this. This is the desire. I see these two cards as desires, actually, and the reason for this action. So the Ten of Cups, again, is an end card, just like the World, ending a phase, starting a new phase. And the desire here is not only to feel secure and comforted in your own space, but also to be able to spend more time with family and enjoy family in such a way that you can totally be open and flexible to their needs. Now, what I see actually really happening for you in those 2 weeks is a lot of changes, Aquarius. You are on the move. That Knight of Swords is making you take some actions rather quickly. Some of this is unexpected, sort of like a domino effect of an action that you started, and it just kind of like, created more actions or things that you have to react to, events or activities that you have to do. And In this also, I see some news for you. There is going to be some new news during this time period. It may seem subtle, but and unexpected. You may want to ignore it, but don't, okay? Because this piece of news is going to create some changes for you. And then here we have with the King of Cups, very emotionally stable Aquarius. You are, it's like you have resolve. You know, there were a lot of things that were on your mind, you were worried about. See how there's bright light around the head here. I feel like there's a lot of thoughts and energy in that section, but now you're bringing it down to your heart, and you're allowing yourself to feel calmer and not worry so much about whatever it was that was a concern to you, and you're trusting your instincts and your intuition, and you're planning because you've already created some plans for yourself. And I see this as you, Aquarius, feeling more relaxed and grounded, and just feeling compassionate. I think in this case more for yourself, like you're forgiving yourself, you're healing yourself. And then here with the Four of Pentacles, while you have reached a calm stage, you're still very much managing. There's still so much managing going on here with your finances. I see this as a major concern for you, Aquarius. And it's like, this is the beginning of the year, and you just really want it to go well from the start so that the rest of the year it has a better outlook. Like with these two cards, it's what you're trying to achieve. We also see you here, Aquarius, totally setting up boundaries. See how this person has set up a fence and is standing their ground and is ready to defend their point of view and their side. And again, I'm going to pick up these two energy cards here, and there we see you, whichever figure you are, and I have a feeling that it may be this figure right here because of this standing their ground. But this standing their ground could be this person who that's why they're coming off stubborn, if they're the ones who are standing their ground. So there's a lot of this is how I feel, this is what I want to do, this is the right thing to do, and then both of you feel that your idea is the best, and that's why there has been some conflict. I don't see it as like a breakup conflict. I really don't. But because this is like a minor arcana card, but I just see it as it is upsetting and it's frustrating, but not to the degree that it just kind of totally ruins your day. Just kind of upsetting at the moment because of what you're trying to achieve here is more stability. I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional cards here just to kind of see if there's any clarification that we need. Okay, so let's see if we can get some clarification or additional information. So let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Wanting to feel that love, wanting to be able to trust. This kind of conflict kind of deteriorates. It chisels at the trust that people have in their relationships. So I hope that can be resolved for you, Aquarius. I have one more shuffle, and here we go. The Tower. Okay, so the Tower really is emphasizing this change coming up. Not only is there going to be a lot of stuff you're going to have to take care of really fast and quick, Aquarius, but it's going to be unexpected, completely unexpected. It's going to throw you off your balance, see? And this goose is like being cooked, but what it is you're worried that when this happens, you're going to be worried. And this is toward the end of the month, just so you know. You're worried that when this happens, you won't be able to react to it, but you will. This card is an indicator. This is just like a big heads up. Heads up, heads up. This change is coming. Be prepared for it. Get a lot of rest. Drink a lot of water. Get into this phase of calm because you're going to need to feel very sure of yourself and confident when this stuff happens, okay? Let's pull a couple more cards here. See what we have for you, Aquarius. Justice. Okay, I believe this Justice Karma card has to do with this conflicting energy. I just almost need to put this across all three, because that's what's causing some conflict. Is one is stubborn, one is trying to compromise, but also stand their ground or explain their situation. And the general feeling I get here, of course, you feel like it's not fair. There's like something that's happening that doesn't seem fair to you, and you want justice. You want things to be more fair, more balanced. All right, let's see. Let me just pull one more card. Okay, I feel like there is an additional message here. And the Fool. The Fool is telling you, not that you're a fool, but this means that there's a sense of wonder and hope to travel a new path. And I believe that that goes with these two cards right here. Wanting that change. This is like so obvious. You want to end something and start something completely new. And this card is what that is. Starting something new. Going on a new journey with the innocence and wonder. Similar to a fool, like, I'm going to take my chances. That's the way the fool acts, right? I'm going to take my chances. I don't care. I need to start something new. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's a kind of energy or belief that this card represents as a fool. But you are not a fool for wanting to change, okay? This is just saying, go with the innocence and believe that, hey, you know, whatever happens, you can deal with it. And I think that that's going to be part of this. Before something changes, something has to be different, right? And I think this whole shake-up thing with all the activity that you have to put work into is what will send you on your new journey. What will send you excited and happy. Look at this flamingo, just totally happy and excited with all the flowers, because this is the place where the flamingo wanted to be. And look at that faithful companion. The dog's going with the flamingo to make sure it's not alone and is very, this is a loyal friend or a loyal partner. This is someone who will be with you on your journey, but isn't going to hold you back. They're actually accompanying you. They're not trying to prevent you. So this is beautiful, a beautiful Aquarius, because I see this deep desire to make some changes, and it looks like these changes, the changes that you want to happen is going to be spurred. It's all going to start with this at the end of January. Okay, let's draw some oracle cards. Let's see if we can get some guidance for you. Okay, Aquarius. Whoa, this one just kind of jumped out at us. Phenomenon. This goes so well with the Fool in saying, you know what? You never know what's going to happen. Don't be afraid to trust yourself, because not all information is going to be known. We can't, well, unless you really can see into the future. But if you can't see into the future, this is saying don't fear it. You already kind of have an idea of what direction you want to go. And this will be a new path for you. And yes, change is scary. Change is always kind of a little scary because we don't know what to expect. But Phenomenon is saying, but that's just how it is. We just don't know what to expect. But it could be actually pretty good for you. So don't be afraid. Let's see what else we have for you, Aquarius. Let's see what else we have for you, Aquarius. Okay, so we have balance, and balance is so important. I believe this balance is right here. I believe what this card is trying to say to you, because of this conflict, is perhaps one side is compromising too much. That's why this person right here, who's being the Emperor, the King of Kings, so this is ultimate arrogance right here, right? In this particular case, this is how I'm reading this card. The sense that I'm getting from this card is that this person believes that they're in control. Why? Because this person has compromised way too much. So now they're being viewed as a queen. All right, I'm the king, you're the queen, and you You just follow whatever I tell you. And that's why this person is frustrated and is wondering, why doesn't this person care or treat me like an equal? Because there's no balance in the relationship. So the guide here is saying, find out what it is that's truly important to you. Don't give in to that. If that's important to you, fight for it and let this other person know that is very important to you. And don't give in so that you can have balance of power within your relationship. I mean, I hate to use the word power, but this person is doing a power play. I'm sorry. I just have to say, they're doing a power play on you. And you're working out of love and trust. You're working out of, okay, well, and you're thinking about it because this is Queen of Swords. So this is not about, oh, I love them so much I let them do whatever. You're giving excuses mentally. You're like, oh, well, I think, they're like this because of this. No, if it's important to you, tell them straight up. This is what I want. There's the balance card that is emphasizing that. Okay, I'm now going to draw an angel card, okay? Woo, I don't know why I kind of got like really, it's like I could feel that energy, Aquarius. And I don't know, I'm kind of really getting the feeling that that other person in your relationship is acting like an emperor. And it's you who has been compromising. The more I do this reading, I see that it's you. Okay, so I'm now going to, what is this one? Not facing the right way. I'm now going to pull an angel card for you, okay? And the angel cards also have corresponding gemstone energy. So let's see. We have Archangel Ariel. Ooh, golden calcite. That's so pretty. Do you feel like you are fulfilling your soul's purpose? Do you know what your strengths are? It's time to become the person you are meant to be. Align yourself with a strong sense of self and actualize your full potential. Live up to your dreams, desires, and contracts and radiate your excellence. And what did I say? Yeah, compromise can be good sometimes, but there are some cases where you just need to, put your foot down and say, look, this is how it's going to be. This is what I want. We're equals here. You're not the king of me. And this is what we're doing. Okay, Aquarius, I wish you the best of luck with this. I hope that you can get your partner to realize what a special and wonderful person you are and how much you're giving to the relationship. They don't have a right to be arrogant over you. So, love yourself, which you're doing right here, and just remind yourself that you too deserve some compromise. All right? Take good care now. Be safe. Be happy. And until next time, best wishes to you always. Bye, Aquarius.